We're about to debunk 6 of the most common myths about marriage that might be holding you back.
So get ready for a reality check that could change the way you view your spouse, yourself, and your relationship.
Welcome to No Small Life, where we help you break free from living stuck and build a life you love. And if that sounds like content you would like for your life and your marriage, then friend, hit that subscribe button right about now. Funk show, brother. Today we're debunking 6 of the most common myths out there about marriage, and our question for you is, which one have you fallen prey to?
Dun dun dun! Myth number 1, the perfect partner myth.
Perfect.
If I marry the right one, they'll make everything easy for me. It's the elusive one we dream about, and it all feels romantic in our minds. When we find this one, we will say, this unicorn of a person is your perfect counterpart, the Beyonce to your Jay-Z, the avocado toast to your everything bagel. But I take a couple issues with this belief.
Yeah.
What if your right one, let's call him Bill from Idaho, he marries Karen on accident?
Oh no.
And he throws off the entire process of who marries the one.
Dang it, Bill.
Has this stranger jacked up your life and everyone else's life on the planet forever? No. And second, this belief in the one sets you up for the false hope that if you married the right one, you'd never have to work on your relationship.
Good point.
Now, don't get me wrong, we fully believe that God's ordering our steps and He's putting people in our path, and we're more compatible with certain people than others. And God is always redeeming the mistakes that we make in life to set us up for the best life in the future.
The idea that there is one perfect partner out there when you are in a marriage with a partner who at the moment feels pretty less than perfect.
What are you trying to say?
Not you, baby, just in general. It sets you up to stop investing in your own marriage and start looking elsewhere for that perfect person.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
You married the right person, and if you're committed to each other and you work on your relationship, you can have a marriage that lasts a lifetime.
Yes. Myth number 2, the no conflict marriage. If our marriage is healthy, we'll just never have a conflict and we just won't fight.
That would be nice.
Unless you marry yourself, which apparently is a thing, and a whole other topic. We're not going there today. You are gonna have conflict, period. It's how quickly and healthily you can work through and resolve that conflict that counts. You are marrying someone with a different upbringing, a totally different set of life experiences, and most likely very different taste than you in furniture. Okay, raise your hand if you've ever gotten in a fight while picking out a couch. I see that hand. And guess what? That is actually a huge value that will make you better, stronger, and more well-rounded in the long run. But in the short term, that can cause some conflict.
Man, that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
So the question really is, do you know how to assertively communicate and lovingly resolve a conflict when they happen?
Most people don't.
Most people don't. So if you don't, I got some good news for you. Most of us don't, right? Unless we learn how. And friend, lucky for you, we have studied the subject a lot. And when you sign up for our marriage membership, we have great videos and resources to teach you exactly how to have the hard conversations without hurting each other and without starting a huge fight. And if you're interested in that, we're gonna put a link for that below. But let me give you some truth today, okay? Conflict is normal. It's totally normal. But knockdown, drag out, verbal abuse, giving each other the silent treatment, or never voicing your own desires, that's not normal. That's not good, okay? It's not healthy. So don't settle for poor communication when you have tools like our marriage membership. I'm just saying, it's there for you at your disposal.
Myth number 3, the happiness is the only goal. So who doesn't want to be happy, right?
Right.
But happiness is a byproduct, not the goal. If you're chasing happy all the time, you may be avoiding some important, crucial conversations that might be a little uncomfortable or unpleasant at the time, but could make a massive difference in your marriage. As Christians, we believe that marriage here on earth is the closest relationship or the closest picture we have of God's covenant relationship with us. He doesn't leave us for better or for worse. And he sacrificially laid down his life so that we could be with him for all of eternity. Real sacrificial love doesn't always feel like sunshine and rainbows and happiness. But it will produce a unity with your spouse that can be unshakable. And the byproduct of that secure love, without a doubt, is happiness.
Myth number 4, the children will save the marriage. We talked a lot about this in last week's video when I did an interview with psychologist Les Morrison, and we will put a link for that down below. But your kids, friend, they can't save your marriage. Okay, just hear me say, that's a lot of pressure to put on the same little individual that just about flushed your keys down the toilet. How's Devin gonna save your marriage? Having kids doesn't automatically produce unity in your relationship. In fact, if there are already some cracks in your foundation, those littles, they're just gonna like parkour off of those cracks, okay? And make things further erode.
My son is bouncing off the wall.
Don't rely on a minor to fix you, okay? I'm saying this with all the love in my heart, but get the actual help that you need so both of you can love each other and love those kids and parent like the bosses that you are, because you a boss.
I'm the boss.
You the boss. I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
Yeah, baby. Myth number 5, the sex, it's always gonna be the same. Contrary to popular belief from Juvederm loving dermatologists, you can't stay 22 forever.
Our bodies, emotions, spirit, soul, we're gonna change. And with that, our sexual needs and expectations are gonna evolve over time as well.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that, Dorothy.
And here to say, that's not a bad thing. Your sex life can really flourish the longer you are with each other. The more you get to know each other. The more you discuss what you like and don't like with each other. But it will change. And that means you need to have ongoing and safe conversations with each other about your sex life, what you like, what you don't like as the relationship progresses. Don't just assume that what worked for your partner 5 years ago still works today.
I mean, likely you're not wearing the same shoes you were 5 years ago. And if you are, girl Ashley, those Uggs, honey, they gots to go.
So just don't assume that your sex life or either of your needs are gonna remain the same. Be willing to talk with each other and commit to having a thriving sex life no matter what age you are or what stage you are in life.
Myth number 6, seeking help for your marriage is a sign of weakness. Here's a thought. What would you think of someone who seeks out a personal trainer? Do you judge them? Do you think, I guess they just couldn't hack getting in shape on their own? I don't know about you, but I usually admire them for investing and prioritizing their health and getting the expert advice for a season so that they have the tools they need for the long haul.
Yeah.
And it's the same with marriage, either counseling or in our case, coaching or a membership. What I know is this, is that seeking guidance involves humility and a willingness to grow. And that willingness can be a massive sign of strength and love and commitment to your spouse. Friend, we believe in your marriage, but we also know that as a couple who has had to struggle their way through a few things, that a great marriage will just not magically happen on its own. That's why in our membership, you'll learn how to communicate healthy. You're gonna learn how to resolve conflict quickly, how to set goals and have fun together as a couple. That's a big goal. How to run your home and divide chores without resentment and without fighting. You're gonna learn how to grow together spiritually. You're gonna learn how to have a great sex life for the long haul and also how to, we truly believe, divorce-proof your marriage. Don't buy the lie that seeking out resources is a sign of weakness when, friend, it is actually a massive sign of strength.
So which of those 6 myths are the easiest for you to believe? Let us know below in the comments.
Yes.
And if you appreciated this video, or it kind of hit home with you, or you just like Megan's press-on nails,
Hey.
would you go ahead and share this with someone who you think could benefit from it? Would you like, subscribe to our channel? It really helps smaller YouTube channels like ourselves begin to grow. And like Megan said, we have a marriage membership course for just a small investment of money per month and just 20 minutes per week of investment into your marriage. You could have a completely different marriage in the next 3 to 6 weeks. Healthy relationships are never an accident. It takes an investment on our part to grow and be healthy. Click the link below to the membership course to find out more information. So that's all we have for you today. Have a great day, everyone, and remember, your life is not small.
Bye, guys.